Now, at some point, Stephen, after a few years of this friendship, asked to borrow some money. Is that right?
Yes.
How much? As I understand, the first date was 22nd of March 2013.
Yes, that's
Now,
correct.
that's an important date because I need to know exactly what you said to him. £250, right?
Yes.
Now, what did you want that money for?
Well, just to help rent and living expenses, bills, and just...
But you also say it was about you putting money aside to save to go down to London.
Yes, later on, it's when the money's been about getting down to London, and that's...
But here's the thing, how much do you need to go to London?
Well, in more than 10,000.
To say the least.
Yeah,
That's not going to get you very far to set up a business down there.
No, so I need to get as much as I possibly can to fulfil my life's dream, really.
Well, how much have you saved so far?
I've got about seven or eight.
Really?
So...
Ah, why haven't you paid this loan back then?
Because I need to... Because I'm focused on getting down to London at the moment, and all I want to do is get my career sorted. Because I've for years and years and years, I've been meaning to get down to London, and through relationships or whatever reasons, things change, and I haven't been able to do it. So now I've got the opportunity to do it. I need to...
It's not a case of Peggy from Heidi High announcing she wants to be a yellow coat.
No.
Now, here's the point, Mark. When he first borrows this... Well, how much does he borrow, first of all?
£250.
Now, for you, I'm not suggesting for a second that you've just got that lying around, but it's not the greatest amount of money for you. Understood?
Yes.
You gave him that money. I've seen the evidence of it. I've seen you've provided a very helpful account of all of the relevant bank transfers, and you don't dispute it, right?
Yeah.
When you handed out that money, what did you say to him, Mark?
Well, initially, as he said he was going down to London to become a dance professional. So I said he needed some funds, so I said, yes, you can have this if you pay it back.
The good news is, because you're a businessman, you did, in fact, decide, bearing in mind the risk involved here, albeit it wasn't a great deal of money to you, so anybody listening to this should learn from it. You were going to put it in writing, correct?
That's right, Judge.
Very good. Now, can I see the document that you prepared? Thank you very much, Michelle.
Very welcome.
She's a dancer, you know.
Well, sure, you can tell by her walk.
Now, this is a very interesting document. You've actually drafted this on the day that you lent him that money, and it says more or less just about everything it needs to say. The money was received, you're the borrower. You're clearly used to seeing contracts, and you clearly kept it simple. And it says this: the borrower acknowledges the receipt and to repay him the money within 3 months. Now, I want to be clear, because I get people who come to my court and say, I couldn't put it down in writing because it's too difficult. That's a perfect example of a very straightforward piece of writing which nobody could be confused by, correct? Did you sign that document?
Yes, Judge.
That was signed in 2013. Where's the money? What happened in those 3 months?
Well, just things weren't going well particularly, so I couldn't afford to repay him. I was struggling at the time. It wasn't the greatest choice in the world financially to be a dancer, but...
Well, that's true always. It's not the greatest choice in the world to be a dancer. Dancers don't make much money. No. It's true, isn't it?
So
Some dancers have to resort to all sorts of things.
Yeah.
I dealt with a case where a dancer was paid below the minimum wage to be dressed up as some sort of fuzzy thing at the end of a pier. He spent every day, the only thing he benefited from was losing weight, running away from the children trying to set him alight. For more Judge Rinder cases, click here. And if you've got a legal issue yourself, get in touch with us by clicking over here.